Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, so I wanted to start a new tune. I saved you guys the hassle of having to watch me like create the character. Now, if anybody's interested in checking this out, if you have a PC and you meet those recommendations to play Guild Wars 2, I have a link in the description where you can create the account and download the game. Once again, base game's free. The expansions are not. You will have to buy the expansion packs if you're going to play that content. But base game's free. So I do kind of remember this area. This area kind of brings back some memories here. And you can go to like different quest areas and stuff. There are points of interest in, and it's kind of, you know, this really does kind of take me back to certain things, I guess. Can you still level by crafting? I don't know. I mean, you can still level by PvP, so I imagine everything still gives XP, you know, the way it used to. I mean, I imagine. I wouldn't imagine why it wouldn't, but... Okay, so see, there's a point of interest over here. I'm going to try to get to it. But, you know, it's crazy to me coming back to this, though. I mean, because... I remember, like, you know, doing this originally, and I was like, what? This is so nuts. Okay. So, they have mounts now. I don't know what's up with the mounts or how they work or whatever. But, you know, for new players, you definitely want to play storyline. If you're wanting to get, like, you know, outfits, unlock outfits and all this other stuff, it's kind of important. So, we're going to proceed over here. There's our little star. I might not be making it out, boys and girls. That's pretty easy. Boy, they really want to make you feel like kind of important in the beginning, don't they? I'm gonna take on this big minotaur. It runs really smooth. You know, you can see the mist. The graphics are, you know, I feel like they did such a good job with, like, some of the animation around, like, the characters, especially, like, you know, like some of the weapons. When you see, like, some of the, you know, the optical effects on, like, gear, it does well in that. Combat graphics look really good. Okay, now here's the storyline. You can choose to play it out or you can skip it.
I'm the local leather worker. Ido's the name. Show me your kills, and I'll make them into trophies you'll be proud to show at the moot. Pricking, singing, and boasting. I love a good old-fashioned moot. Others save their parties for holidays, but I say every day alive's worth celebrating. Hey, Newt, look at this impressive trophy. Worthy of the great...
Indeed. You are skilled enough.
I'll skip it. That's why I never PvE'd much. Some people are into the storyline. There is storylines, so I will be the first to tell you that. There are intriguing storylines with the game. I just don't like the dialogue. Never did like. I was never a fan of Guild War 2 dialogue. Not a big fan of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch where she puts her traps. Stupid thing almost took off my foot.
Pay attention. Ready for a swim? Tell me I'm wrong. You can't, because I'm not.
May Snow Leopard grant you swift follow me for a day.
May Raven
And
bless
ready
you with the
yourselves
vision
for
to see
battle.
and the wisdom to understand.
Now this is a couple years old. I want to say it's about 4 years old now. 4 or 5 years old.
We are all brothers and sisters.
Battle with the strength of bear.
I wish new MMOs would be coming out, but unfortunately, you know, it is what it is.
This is your chance to match new. What are you waiting for?
Here's the biggie. Monsters are really cool in the game. Like some of the monster battles, as you're getting like higher, they are really cool. So I did feel like this game did really good work on that. You'll see, like I did in Evasion, I hotkey those. I don't have a lot of attack ability, so like I said, this is kind of a newbie stuff. And each starting zone will change based on race. So it's.
Let's finish him off. All hail the Slayer of Isomir. Now return to the Snow Lord's gate as no mere hunter, but a champion.
One of the major problems, you can always go back, you can harvest and, you know, grind up like materials, especially for crafting. But zones, once you outlevel a zone, unless you're going back for like some sort of achievements or farming materials, it's almost pointless to go back. They really needed to put a scaling system that was well executed in the open world. So once again, it's level based on, you know, levels. Unlike Elder Scrolls, which in one Tamriel changed that and said, okay, we are no longer restricting characters to zones per level. Guild Wars hasn't made that adaptation, though I wish they would. That would be something I feel like the game would do really well if it had a scaling system, a proper scaling system. So to implement something in that perspective, most games need to make these adaptations, especially if they're older. Even if the graphics are a little dated, you know, World of Warcraft is trying to make some of these adaptations just now. But once again, you definitely, it's one of those things that, you know. So this is Guild Wars 2. I've only heard good things from this. 8 ability bars makes me think it can't be ported to console. No, and that's, I feel like maybe that's one of the reasons that, gathering waypoint, why it hasn't made those adjustments so easily. Once again. Okay, now you can always see like points of interest. Say we have waypoints here. Okay. And you can just keep going. And as you're going, you'll also notice scouts. You can learn about the areas once you interact with those individuals. Okay, and then of course, ESO has level rewards, right? Well, congratulations, ESO, because Guild Wars 2 has been doing it for a long time now. So we got hero panel and stuff like that. And it's basically, you know, just a walkthrough. 5 hero points. It's just a kind of like a little tutorial. So as you can see, because of my weapon, I've unlocked a new skill. I mean, the gameplay in the beginning is nothing to brag about. I'll be honest with you. But it's later down its development that you start realizing, oh my God, this gets crazy. Because then you're actually saying, oh, hey, you know, I'm going to go dual wield. Am I going to go dagger one hand, axe another? How's that affecting my, you know, build? I want to play this, but no decent PC. I gotcha. Now, as you can see, I talked to the scout. He put up new quest points that I can pick up. I'd never have to go back for a quest. So it's never a tedious experience in this game. So if I pick up a quest, once I complete the quest, it kind of auto-completes for me. I just have to hit the accept and get my reward. That's kind of one of those nice aspects.
But you can speed your travels by finding the Asuran waypoints. You may have to pay a small fee to return to them faster than the Ravenfly.
Absolutely. Okay. So it'll automatically take me to the closest. Now I have taken the Raven, so the Raven is kind of my. Oh, and up there's the Raven. So I better come up around this way. I think this is the way, right? Like I said, there are new mounts. I just don't know if they are going to be effective when you can get these. They're with the new expansion and stuff like that. So. Oh, nope. I was going the right way. Ravens, man. Mystic. No. It's a good game. It really is a very good game. I mean, I can't complain about the game as much as whatever. I don't need to be in there. It's like right past here. So what is it down to drop, right? Skills, I've heard that weapons and classes decide. Yeah, right. Exactly. So unlike Elder Scrolls, where the weapon abilities are kind of set, right? Based on, you know, like 2H. We know 2H abilities. You have to have a 2H weapon slotted, right? So let me show you guys this. Let me explain it. Okay, so when I go to where is it? Weapon skills. Okay, so if I have a sword, these are my attacks. You can see them unlocked. If I have a hammer, my attacks change based on my weapon. My offhand, too, will change. So you'll notice that I only have 3 abilities because I don't have an offhand yet. Once I get an offhand, then I will acquire these 2 abilities as part of my switch bar. Like we call it back bar in Elder Scrolls, but we call it switch bar on Guild Wars 2. It's a switch bar. We're switching weapons. We're switching skills because we have a static bar at all time. This is our static bar at all time. At all time. So it makes it interesting. So if I go dagger, once again, I can even go dagger shield and have like different war horns. I can go with dagger weapon abilities and then go with shield abilities. I can, you know, put them together, right? So this is how the build configuration occurs. Then later on, we unlock specializations. And that, once again, goes in with what we're trying to accomplish with our abilities as well. Now, slotted skills is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 or 10. These abilities will unlock as we progress further. And these can be placed in certain slots only. So, for example, 6 will always be a heal slot. Right? It's designed to be always a heal ability. Which heal ability is up to you. Utilities, though, have a lot more flexibility between 7, 8, and 9. But in 0, you're always going to have your elite skills, right? So your elite skills will always be placed usually at your 0. So kind of really nice. It's a nice setup. It really is a really good setup for the game.
Fortune must have called you here.
Okay.
Come and test your wits against Raven's riddle.
Against Raven's riddle. I was alive when I fell, but among thousands of others I died from being alone. Under your foot, my thin skin crumbles into dust. What am I? You are dead leaves. Okay. Wasn't very hard. Okay. You're dead leaves. Dead leaves, my friend.
Raven sees all, knows all.
Alright, alright, alright. So, find hidden raven eggs and return them to the roost. Alright. So I gotta find more raven eggs. More raven eggs. Seems kind of whatever. Just gotta look for ravens. We'll find raven eggs. We'll place it in the roost. I want to please my gods and all of that, right? Now, as you're seeing the progression bar, the more I do this, the further I will progress in my quest line. Pretty cake. It's not very complicated. You don't have to quest. That's another thing. So let me explain that. You do not have to do anything in this game that you don't want to. You can get XP many ways. PvPing will grant you XP gain. So there are a lot of different ways to progress in Guild Wars 2. Like Mark was asking, does it still can you still level up through crafting? Used to be able to. I imagine you still can. And crafting in this game is very it has its place. It's not end game worthy to craft, but at the same time now they have food crafting, which you will need to do. You will need food, and you can do alchemy. You can also do you know, a lot. Alchemy used to be really prized after because of dyes. So that's another thing to take into consideration. You know, how you choose to make money in the game. So there are different aspects to that as well. I don't need to take that. It's an automated call. Okay. I'm just going to, like I said, just keep plugging this away until I can complete the progression. And I remember, like, when I was doing this initially, I was like, this game better not be like this like towards the end game. It gets better. I'm not gonna say, you know, I mean, it does get better. But you know, some of these tedious things like this, you never like it. You're just like, what am I gonna get? What's it gonna do? Come on, man. They could lighten this load though with the eggs. It's like, oh my. You hear that? Could be my granddaughter. Come on. Oh my. They could probably port this. I imagine there's maybe a way for them to port this. I just don't know, to be honest with you. There is a lot of buttons. There's a lot. But, you know, if they did it with Terra, honestly, I can't see why they wouldn't be able to do this game on console. One more. I think I got to get, like, one more egg. One or two more eggs, and I should be good to go. There's an egg right there. Right beside it. How do the ravens lose their eggs if the nest is right there? What are they doing? They're knocking them off? What kind of, you know, what is that? Okay, now look, I don't have to walk up. I just hit the heart. Right? I'll get karma currency and I'll get coins. Now, coins. Let's talk about coins here. Okay. There's a gem store, right? That's their in-game market. You can buy gems. You can also do what they call a currency exchange. So if you don't want to buy gems with real money, right? Because that's the little fluff shop is the gem store. If you don't want to purchase with real money, players who have money will trade gems for in-game gold. This is promoted. This is acceptable. This is allowed. Though it's fixed. So the players don't make up the market as much as what they do for the exchange. So 2,000 of these gems is valued at 681 gold, right? 12 is 409. So you can exchange gold for gems, okay? So I did want to go over that because there are a couple different forms of currency in the game. But if you're looking to get gems and you say, oh, well, you know, so there's my Raven token. Unused upgradable slot. +3 condition. My funds, I have 270. Okay. If you want it, you can get it. Okay.
Enough said.
All right, there you have it. Okay, now I can equip it. Can equip this. I always check. Now, when it comes to bar or builds, I think I have to be a certain level to unlock the X. I'm sorry, that's my granddaughter. I do apologize tremendously. Okay, there's your character sheet. There's crafting stuff. I'm so sorry.
A pleasure to see you.
There should be a way. I'm trying to figure out, remember how to throw up that. Throw up the inventory. Or throw up the build option screen. I know the build's up there. Okay, it's locked is why. Okay, at level 6 I can unlock the other one. That's why it won't equip. So at level 6 I can dual wield. Okay. So. What, like once you go here,
Knows all.
you can always go back to these vendors and whatever else have you. Now. Press H. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I was going up the manually. I was like, shouldn't there be slotting? But it's at level 6. Thanks, Trip. It's been a minute. God, it's been so long since I played this game. I feel so foreign at times. Okay, so I can go to my next quest area. You can always open up your map. The scouts will automatically, you know, kind of give you a heads up. There's one back there I can backtrack to. So, honor the spirit of the bear. You can also anytime you get it within an area, it will open up. Okay, sons. Gotta honor the spirits, man. Honor the spirits. Defend the bear shrine. What game is this? This is Guild Wars 2. It's been a long time. Man, look at that dude, man. He just kept running past the attacks. He's like, I'm not even getting close. Can't even hit me until I get within a certain distance. I just picked up again a few weeks ago after a year. I know, right? Dude, it's been like 3 years. 3 years for me. Look, invulnerable. You have to wait until they get up here. The bears are even killing them. Event successful. Yes. Yes. Disarm bear traps now. So now I've got to disarm the bear traps. Well, that's kind of interesting. Suspicious tree. What? This dude was up there. What? Yeah, this is a PC game. Tell your dad to get you a PC rig, Tommy. Say I want a gaming rig for my birthday. Have Grapple go in on it. Oh, whoa. Bear trap. Sure. I'll disarm it. Hey, man, I'm supposed to have auto loot on. I'm not supposed to be doing this manually. This is junk. 1 second. I had auto loot on. Auto pickup. It's on. Where was that? I just saw one. Okay. Let me see. Where is it? There's, oh look, it's a little cub. Isn't he so cute? I see it. Man, some of these things in the ground. I'm telling you, man. Don't run, bears. It's dangerous around here. Okay. Trying to find these stupid traps. I'm colorblind too. Do not make fun of me. You're probably seeing traps and I'm not seeing it. And you guys are like, hey, there's a trap right there, Mystic. Well, I am colorblind. Okay, so I have a church. Yeah, let's get the church. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Let's go, let's go. Come on. I'm trying to... You must have to do it manually. Auto loot is a mastery skill. Yeah, figured. I was hoping.
Greatness. I am becoming greatness.
I am becoming greatness. Did you hear that? Once again, I don't have to go over there. I can just go ahead and accept it. Alright, let's go. So it's kind of nice. Okay, I made my level 3. It's going to give me, you know, all of this information. Congratulations, you just got a bag, you know, for leveling up. Sweet, excellent. A lot of things you can earn in-game. Okay, so Disrupt Gull's Workshop is ahead of me. You just kind of keep going and having fun in PvE land. Now, I can PvP, too. So I'm at a level where I can go in PvP, and I'll show you guys how that works. So at level 3, you can just say, hey, you know what? I want to go PvP. You can do that, and it's going to scale you up to max, which is really nice. Where is she? Thank you. Sure. Whatever. Fight the Gaul by erasing cave paintings. Okay, so we're going in the cave. Thank God I got this new charge skill. Okay, so I saw a cave painting. We're destroying them all. Everything's getting trashed in here. It's all sacrilegious. The spirits don't like it. So, in the beginning, everything's pretty standard. I'm not gonna lie.
A new place.
I see the cave painting. Defile it. You still have to meet. There it is. There it is. Sure. Alright. If you have a level 80 in Path of Fire expansion, you can get a raptor mount. Makes running. I do already have the expansion. One sec. Okay. Yeah, I have the Path of Fire. I just don't know how to do it. How do you enable the mount? I've been trying to figure that one out. I have the Path of Fire. See, got it. It's done. It's done. Except I don't know where it's at. That's why I was like, where is this new mount thing at? Never got it. I mean, I have it on the other Toon, I think. My level 80. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to get the mount to open. And I don't know if it's only restricted to that zone. That was another thing. Alright. So I think we're pretty good to go. Food stolen. So now we got to steal the food in here. I don't know why we're stealing their food. We don't know what they're eating. Seems pretty gross. What does Growls eat? I mean, seriously.
My spirit
Like I said, it's still turn-based. They try to make it a little bit more action-y. It does. I mean, the performance is well done in the game. I mean, and it's free. Like, base game's free. You don't need to get the expansion, but if you want to, you can. There are dungeons. There are raids. There are a lot of things in the game. On your skill bar, click the down arrow on your trade skill. Okay. So, on this one, on my skill bar, down arrow. Oh, okay. Oh, got you. I learned a new skill. Final thrust. Leveled up. Yay, yay.
Come here, beast.
We're going to accept that. Okay, down. Trying to find the down arrow. 1 second, I'm going to get out of here. Going to clear out a little bit here. So this is my... It's like... Trying to figure it out. I just wish they would have just put an icon on it. Would have made it a lot easier. I can't figure it out. I don't know. I might need to look at tutorials. I'm trying. I don't know. Trey Boy, I don't know. Okay, never mind. You didn't unlock a mount yet. Right. I haven't unlocked it. So, I mean, that's the thing. I have the new expansion. I just haven't gotten it yet. That's why I'm like, where do you get it? How do you get it? I need to do it. But in the beginning zone, I don't think you can. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can get it in the new area. But I don't think you can get one in, like, the noob zone. Like, say if somebody downloads the free version, can they get it right here? You know, I don't think you can. So, there's a mount. Ah, they have it. That's it. I'm going to the trial by fire area. I bet you that's where they got it. You get them out on the first quest when you get to the desert. I knew it. I knew it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. There's the desert. Son of a... I say I do have a level 80, so... Damn it! So bullshit, man. See, it's all the way down here, the desert is. But there's no way to get there. I wish they would just had a fast travel, man. They don't have the waypoint, do they? Like, at level 80, you can do that. If you do the character unlock, you could, whatever. So, crazy. No, once you unlock it, you can use it in the beginning. Right. So, is that on any character? Because if so, I'll just go do it right now, my other Toon. Or is it per Toon? I think it's per Toon, right? I'm glad they put a mount system in this game. So, for example, like if I... log out. Character select. Go to my level 80. We hit play. Yeah, I knew what you're saying. You know, beginning, I knew it. So I'm at the heart of the mist. I can go back to the desert. Hoping I can. Okay, this is the PvP area. Heart of the mist. Blah, 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 blah. You can open up the map. Okay. I thought you could go back to your location once you enter the mist. But it doesn't even look like I unlocked anything, which sucks balls. Go to level 80, do it on that tune. It's a mastery, so all your tunes can use it. Got you. Yeah, I'm on my level 80. But my problem of it is when or on a level 80, my one I hit. Should have been able to unlock all of my little points though when I scale, from my understanding. That's why I came here. And then we can go to the mastery. Okay, path by fire. See, I still need to work on it. It's all locked. Still working all this. I'll go to the gate. I don't know if the gate will help me. I came straight in here to show it. It might not have been a smart thing for me to do that. Because then if I have to foot it, press H and go to Pig Story. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Path of Fire Sword. I know what you're talking about. I already knew what you were talking about. See, it's up. So. But the thing about it is, how do I get back there? That's the problem I'm having. It's trying to get back. Don't come to PvP right away, boys and girls. It'll only be disappointment for you. See? Sparking the Flame prologue. Telling you. Might have messed up coming to PvP. Yeah, I know it'll give me a waypoint, right? And when you open it up, though, it's a long way away. I wish you could just jump off the PvP. Like, me just jump off here and take me back. That's where I came from. Portal Lion's Arch. There we go. Lion's Gate. Yep, go Lion's Arc. I figured. It was going to be the Lion's Arc. It's going to buff. I like the boost it gives you too, though. So if you want to start the storyline from this point, you can. You don't have to backtrack. You don't have to. They do a good job. Dun, dun. All right. Now. Now, I do have gates open, so that's kind of a good thing at this point. At least my gates are open. I have one more level that I can, you know, upgrade. So.
Fresh Dendarin apples.
But anyways, let's do it another way. Hold on one second. We're gonna switch out. Okay. I'm going to level my warrior. I didn't want to do it. I was gonna wait, but I have another crystal, so it's gonna get there. But anyways, might as well explain this now. Shrunken treasure, la 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 la. Okay. Okay, log out. Character select. Okay. So, for example, we know I have a warrior, right? If you get trial by fire, you'll get a booster. Right? Now, the booster can be used on any character. It's kind of nice. Be careful. You do get a trial, but when I open like inventory, you'll see here's my booster. Now, I can use it. We can begin the trial. You say yes. Do you want to try it? Because then you can check it out, see if you want to use it towards that character. Okay? Which I know I'm leveling. I was like, well, here's my ranger. I'm going to use the warrior. PvP is what I usually mean to what I did on this game. PvE, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, okay. A lot of people like it. PvP is more of my thing, I guess. Love the game for that because it keeps it separated. If you don't want to PvE, you never have to. You can PvP. You just strictly PvP this game, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, so I'm taken to the desert, where the beginning of the storyline occurs. Now, there's a bunch of questions. You can say no, thank you, blah 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 blah. Now, if you want to commit to this, right? Say you want to commit. You'll notice now my dude looks completely different. Everything's different now. Why? Because I got put on with like max gear stuff. I can change out my loadout and be like, you know what? I like this. You know, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to commit this. So all of a sudden, I'm going to use this again. So it's going to ask me once again, do you want to do this? This is, if you consume this, this is what you'll get, but you'll lose this. You cannot apply this on any other tune. Okay, and you're like, yeah, sure. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to confirm if you get the trial by fire, which is nice. Okay, so all of a sudden, blam, boom, got it. It's done. I am now, this tune is now 80 permanently, right? Kind of cool. So, also now what I can do is switch out my build. And I'm going to be getting that mount here because I will be doing that quest to get that mount. So, I can open up the H. We can go to the build now, right? kind of cool. I can go into equipment, and I can change out stuff. Okay, if you have a wardrobe and you have different styles, you can change his look as well. So, for example, right now I'm using a rifle. I definitely am going to be getting another weapon of choice than that. So, but right now it is what it is. I have a rifle in this. Wow. I will be acquiring new stuff. You can change out specializations now, too. Right? You can change all of this out. You can go arms, strength, tactics, all this stuff. Like, there's a strength, there's defense, there's tactics. But I want an arms build. I want to go strength. And I haven't trained that one up yet. Or Berserker. Usually defense is another one I go with. So I go strength, arms, and defense. So, now, Brave, Stride. You first strike when entering combat. Entering combat grants stability. Or I could switch it out. Using a heal skill grants might. Kind of cool. Peak performance. Skills have reduced recharge and increase all outgoing physical damage for a period of time. Receive less damage from falling and launch nearby foes when you take fall damage. I like sustainability since I'm going in everybody's face. Bloody blow, stun, dazes, knockback, pulls, pushes, and launches. Inflict bleeds. I will be using a launch, but I don't know if we're going to be using that. Forceful greatsword. Gain might on critical hit with greatsword or spear. I will be using a greatsword. And spear skills deal more damage and recharge faster. Or we can go here. Gain vitality based on percentage of your power. La 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 la. We're gonna go with forceful for sure. Berserker power. Gain increased damage when you use a burst skill. Okay? It's based on your adrenaline. Might makes right. Gain health and endurance whenever you apply might to yourself. Right? So, you gain health and endurance when you apply might. Well, here's the thing. Using a heal skill grants might. Little trick of the trade, right? Makes sense. Okay. Arms. Gain expertise based on your precision. Gain reduced recharge and grants a stacking ferocity boon. Okay. Opportunist. Gain fury and adrenaline when you immobilize a target. Whew. I'll try the opportunist. I don't know. We'll see. I might be changing that. Unsuspecting foe. Increased critical hit chance against disabled foes. Yes. Absolutely. I don't think I'm going to be whatever on anything else. Sword skills gain reduced recharge. Gains reduced recharge and conditions. They inflict gain increased duration. Oh, I'm going to be using swords too. %. I want to take the damage. Burst precision. Skills have increased critical chance. Furious. Critical hit grants bonus adrenaline and gains stacking condition damage effects. That's nice. Attack speed is increased when wielding a main hand weapon in your offhand. I think I like the Furious better. Okay, and defense. Reflect missiles whenever you are blocking. Gain might when you block an attack. Shield skills gain reduced recharge. Yes, because I'm going to use a 2H and a sword and board. Dodge march. Increase damage to weakened foes. Strike a foe below health threshold. Inflicts weakness. Ugh. I like the shield mastery. I'm not going to lie. I like to be a little... when I'm going in, I really do like to be tanky a little bit. With dealing a lot of damage. Endure pain. Take no damage from attacks. You are still susceptible to conditions and control effects. Really nice. Armored attack. Gain power based on your toughness. That's pretty badass. Stuns, dazes, and knockdowns apply a mace by mace skills. I don't think I'm going to be using maces. Like a one-handed mace. Could. Because I don't think I went with the sword. Yeah. And I'm using a 2H on this. On a great sword. So I could. Could go mace, sword, and board. Nice. Excellent. I'll take it. Lesser balance. Gain stability and swiftness on the interval. Become immune to critical hits. Cleansing. Gain adrenaline when hit. Remove a condition for every bar of adrenaline spent when you hit a burst skill. Nice. Rousing resilience. Gain toughness and health when you break out of a stun. No. Okay. So that's pretty much like my configuration. For what it is right now. I still need to get weapons and stuff. Okay. Now, slotted skills. I can switch out my skills. But unfortunately, my gear... I don't have a mace yet, I don't think. I have an axe. And I have a rifle. Whatever, whatever, whatever. So we'll address that a little bit later. I'm not worried about it as at the moment. Okay, so there's a quest line. I need to get to it. You said the first quest line. Okay, there's a scout too.
With Fort Vandal abandoned, we have our ground route into the Silver Wastes. We're establishing a forward camp to amass troops and supplies for our airborne assault on Mordremoth.
Okay.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Welcome to Campers. Just hope our equipment isn't all jammed with sand when we need it.
I'm not going back to Holbrook.
I've got tales you won't believe.
Okay. It's supposed to be a quest somewhere around here. Okay, so I have the waypoint.
Just hope our equipment isn't all jammed with sand when we need it.
Okay, and then if I hit tab, I can switch out weapons.
The security of the pack's staging area depends on our ability to hold the surrounding territory. It's imperative that we drive Mordremoth's minions.
Okay. Excellent.
For great justice.
Okay. So I need to head this way. Okay. Undiscovered points of interest. Man, it's been a minute. Not gonna lie to you. All feels weird. Feels almost foreign.
If you have any questions, then you haven't been listening. Get to work.
Boy, you are just mouthy. Okay, how did I just miss the waypoint that I was just at? Oh, that's right, because it's up there. There are events running around too with the game.
Such might! Ready! For great justice!
Okay. Doesn't look good.
Someone get over here and help them.
No, don't help that chick.
Shake it off! Kill him! Ha! Extra damage. I'll return the favor.
I need help.
I can take on the world! Kill him!
It's pretty badass.
Over here and help me.
pit.
Crippled that bitch. Crippled it. Okay. What was in here? Anything of interest? No, you guys are just blocking some shit. What kind of crap is this? Expecting something more. I'm walking around the desert. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Forgot I have to use equipment, like, you know, of like whatever. Okay.
Better than moon loot.
So, sickle. Axe. Yes, I need an axe. My inventory is full, of course. Alright. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Now. I just equipped it. Whatever. Am I getting attacked? Of course I am.
So much power. Yes, I'm ready to defeat anything.
Alright. Just get me out of this thing. We'll figure it out. Oh, snap. This is how I died last time. Or I didn't die, I was about to.
For great justice. Shake it off. Such might. For great justice. Shake it off. For great justice.
I don't think so, bitch.
All set.
Okay.
I'm dying here.
Wrong choice.
Kill him.
trying to think if this is an event. I'm like, what is this an event? It seems like an event. Yeah, it's an event. So I got an event going on here.
I'm displeased.
Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Trying to figure all this out. Pick up bone, pick up skull. Okay.
So much power! I can take on the world!
Okay. Viewpoints. Well done. Really is. Looks good.
A new place.
Roll, get me out of this. That's very, very poisonous. Woof.
So much power! Ready!
Okay. We're gonna do a shield charge, switch, and bash. I'm gonna do a knockback. I'll switch again. Spin up. Pretty good combo.
such might. I can feel Bear's power. Yes, I'm ready to defeat anything.
Okay. Mystic stopped in to say hello. What's up, Scott? I'm just playing up. Say hello. Yeah, I got you, brother. I hope everything's going good. Yeah, it's been a minute, so a long time actually. It hasn't even been a minute. It's been another lifetime. And I wanted to jump back into Guild Wars. I mean, it's free if you got a PC, man. It's, you know. Oh, what? This is where Mystic's probably gonna bite it.
Ready. For great justice. Shake it off. Faster.
Fight to survive? How? I just bumped into something I wasn't supposed to bump into.
I'm in trouble. Never give up. For great justice. Shake it off. My strength increases. For great.
Dude's kicking my ass. I wasn't supposed to bump into that, by the way. Just for the record. This is a bad sign. I wasn't supposed to do that. So I can return back to the waypoint. My nearest one. Which is all the way back at the camp. Sure. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's a good game. It's different. There's a lot of things I'm going to have to get, once again, reacquainted with. I don't PvE much, to be honest with you, so in this game, mainly I just PvP'd. But, you know, that's something for me, you know, just to get reacquainted with. Try to enjoy the PvE aspect of this game. There's certain things like, you know, in the beginning, that's kind of why I didn't stay with this game. Like for a PvE, like at the time I didn't feel like enough dungeons, enough end game to PvE. I had a PvE in Guild Wars 1, 2 PvP. In this game, they kept it separated. It's just something that never really struck my interest, especially fluff. But you know, there's a lot of things that's changed, so I might take a look into the PvE aspect of the game as well. Like I said, it's free. One of the nice aspects about the game, if you have a PC and your rig can't do it, it's a free game. Not this part. This part you have to pay for. The trial by fire you have to pay for. But most of the base game is a free trial. You can try that out. It's really nice. So, really cool. So, excellent stuff.
See why we should have to take orders from mice and talking cabbages.
It's pretty cool. Celebratory die. 5 teleports to a friend. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I've got to do. I've got to do a lot of things, man. I'm really pissed at you. You told me that I would like lightning, so I had to start yet another Toon. It's pretty awesome. Right! I told you, man. I told you. Lightning, I'll tell you what. Lightning has that nice balance for you, though, Scott. I'm going to be jumping back on DC tomorrow for a couple things I got to do. But lightning, it has a DPS aspect, so if you have the armory, it's really nice because you have a DPS and you have a heal, which both play really nice. It's like, well, okay, I could see you doing it. Like, you know, I just could see it. No reason to be pissed at me for that. This combat system, okay, like I said, it's still turn-based. It almost kind of feels like it plays Twitch, but it's not. This is still a turn-based game. It's just a lot more complicated with how the turn-based game goes. Started a few days ago, almost to level 30. Oh, are you serious? Do you like it? I bet you love it, though. I mean, dude, it's a badass game, man. It's a badass game. For sure, for sure. I feel like if I go in that portal, I'm screwed. The waypoint's telling me I should be going here. But I feel like if I go here, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. That's cinematic replay. Something tells me I'm going to get screwed if I come in here. I could take the portal back, but... where'd it take me? So I've got to go to the Weapon of Legend. What is with this? Not mad at you at all. I knew it, dude, but I knew it. Like you said, you were trying to find that special one. And I had to pick up this game because, unfortunately, the devs decided to delete my post for the PvP. And I was like, oh, that sucks. So I needed to come back. I needed a PvP game. I needed a little bit more of a PvP game. So I was like, well, I got to do something, man. I really got to do something. Now watch. I'll go to this dude. And honestly, this blacksmith, it's going to be terrible. I promise. He's going to be like, you need these mats before I can craft your weapon of legend. I just aggroed something else I wasn't supposed to. Alright. Come on. No aggro. Oh, shit.
Defeat anything.
I really do like lightning. I might have to split my time between lightning and water. Yeah. And sometimes you have to do that. But in that game, it's not so bad. It really isn't. Like, towards end game, though, trying to figure out which is going to be your main, that can be a problem. Like I said, I feel like, you know, taking this time out from Elder Scrolls and just kind of reminiscing and going through some of the games that I haven't played in years and what's worthy and what isn't. You know, what still really good games are there out there? DC has kept up. It really has. It really has, like, kind of kept up. What is hitting me? One thing another I hate too was trying to find out where I'm getting hit at. Oh, it was a mine. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know I still got this quest down here. I will do it. I really think you would enjoy water. I love the combos with dual pistols. I made both water and lightning. With dual pistols, I usually go with hand blasters. I like hand blasters on a lot of builds, especially range. But dual pistols is really nice, especially if you have to close in. It's really nice. Honestly, I hate to say it, but the combat system in DC is a lot more polished than most games give it credit for, or most gamers give it credit for. It's really polished. Like, it really is. A lot of players just don't understand how well the combat system really is in DC. And there's sometimes I wish that polish would be present in like Elder Scrolls, because it almost plays similar. But you know, when we have bar swap problems and little things, man, it's enough to drive you nutty. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How far away am I from this dude, man? Boy, he is down there. But hey, there's a little waypoint up here. I'm going to get that bitch. I need to get that mount. I need that mount.
Be careful if you're headed west. The Inquest has a lab out there.
Yeah, well, don't tell me that, dude. You freaking Mr. Pusher. It's like, be careful if you're going out there.
These harmonics seem off to me.
I was just thinking about buying a rig, but just found out my daughter is going to need braces, so there goes that dream. Just wait for taxes, man. You can put a rig together, though, Scott. If you do a little bit of research, you can save half the money building it yourself. And you can like look up different things on how to do it. Usually the most expensive is the GPU. So honestly, just wait till about tax season, right? And then you can also save about half the money, right, in building it yourself. The op system is going to cost you. That's probably between the GPU and the operating system. That's the only thing that's really going to, you know, hard drive. You can pick and choose your hard drive. You want a good processor, RAM, GPU. Everything else, your CD drive and everything, all that, you can get good deals. Tiger Direct is really good, right? So you can take a look at different deals on Tiger Direct and Newegg. Newegg's really good. Newegg's actually probably better than Tiger Direct in a lot of ways. So, but you can build a really good rig pretty cheap, as you know, whatever. Like my Mobo on this, I wanted to say I had to upgrade, change out my Mobo and my CPU, which I needed backwards stuff because I already have my RAM. So I'm running FX 8-core processor, and it's a little dated, but honestly, like to replace my Mobo was like $300, which was like whatever. But my processor wasn't so bad. I think it was like on sale for like $200-300. You can spend a lot of money in it. GPU is the most expensive. Like you'll have to shop around for decent GPUs. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you're gonna go Crossfire. If you're going Crossfire, you know, I built my last, but it was so long ago. Yeah, but if you know how to do it, you're good to go. If you still have that you know, that's something about it. As long as you know your bus speed and your specifications, usually that doesn't leave you. But, you know, once again, you know, putting your casing and how to do everything, that's kind of important. I got all my stuff from Tiger Direct when I built it. Yeah, Tiger Direct's really good. Newegg's really good, though, too. I will say that. Like, I'll look up some, like, you know, deals if whatever. But most of the time, like, you know, you have those dream rigs you would like to put together. But, like me, I can't afford, you know, putting all this money into new rigs either. As much as I would like to. Alright. As much as I would like to be putting new rigs together, yeah, you know, I got kids too, man. Shit. Today I had to get a new tire. My tire went flat. You know? There was like $100 gone. Just gone. New tire. $100. Just gone. Shit's real. At the time I built it, it was a beast. Right. Right. Exactly. I feel you.
I'm ready to defeat anything.
All right.
So much power. I can take on the world.
Oh, what? My daily login reward. Nice. Double click it. I am double clicking it. So badass. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that was badass. Cool. Got my login reward. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, even though I've been logged in. Whatever, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna aggro anything I don't need to. That's for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that a waypoint down there? That thing's dead. Oh, shit. Look what that thing made me do. Still killed him. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, there's got it. Where is that thing, man? I see it, but I don't see it. It's like up on my map. I think it's a deterrent. Oh, it is over there. But forget that. That is way back. My little thing's up here. I'm just going to go to it. There should be a waypoint up there. And then I can, you know, backtrack if I need to. I need that mount too. I need to do the quest to get the mount, but I picked up this stupid quest.
Hey, you look new to this area.
Yeah, I know. I am new to the area. I'm so new to the area. What's up, guys? Oh, look at that. Ho, 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 ho. Are you serious? Boy, this thing is going to take me all around this whole land, isn't it? I say no. Okay. Story journals. Pathfire. Begin the story. I will show my age a bit. It had an Athlon 2500. Okay. With the Barton core. And a Radeon 9700 Pro with 1 gig of DDR. Yeah, that's not bad. That was good. That was good back in the day. Running Windows XP. Yeah, dude. Dude, like, listen, okay. So when I was learning how to do computers and stuff, I learned on DOS systems. Like, right, even when, like, Windows 3.1 was out, I was there during the Windows 3.1 release type stuff. It was crazy. I was like, what? Nuts. But yeah, dude, man, you know, back in the day, dude, I'm telling you, I used to love building rigs, man. I used to love building my own rigs, for sure, for sure. Okay. Now, anytime I unlock some of these areas, I'm supposed to be able to go back. And I can just travel back. Yo, Jack, what's up? Hope you're doing well, brother. Dude, I love building computers, though, Scott. That was the funnest stuff back in the day. We used to learn DOS in school. Yeah, we did. That's how I learned like C+ coding. Right. That's how you learn C+ coding. When we used to have to do flop. Remember floppies? We used to have to save code. Have you ever been involved in creating ads, specifically radio ads? No, I have not. Why? Why do you ask? I've never done radio ads. But it depends why you're asking. Somebody asked me yesterday, like, a very specific question. Is why I'm kind of curious. All right. Read the mail. Sparking the Flame prologue. Okay, this is it. It's how I get my mount. I want my mount. Damn it. That's all I want.
Maybe it was the red wire.
Okay. Okay, read it. Show me. We are old. Yeah, we are. I was on the radio at one time, Jack. I was on the radio, but I didn't work in the radio. Wow, floppies, that takes you back, doesn't it, Dex? Oh my God, I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you, man. When we would have to make our own little games, right? I mean, I remember in like 6th grade when we first like played the games. I think it was like 7th or something, and we started learning like base DOS code. I mean, we didn't have to do binary because, you know, DOS took, you know, binary. We went from binary to C+ type coding. And it was, you know, because the engine was already designed to break binary into C+ type code for DOS prompting, you know, DOS commands. So, you know, you used backslash whatever, and then when you code, you know, you put in simple commands and you save to floppy, and then you make sequences in your C+ coding. And I was like, dude, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It was crazy. It's crazy. I tell my kids, I'm like, man, you don't even understand what we had to go through. I'm like, depending on how big your program was, you'd have like up to like 7 to 12 floppy disks. I still remember those old ass IBMs we used to learn on. I didn't. I had an Apple II. So I had an Apple II in my classroom. We all had Apple IIs, man. A whole classroom of Apple IIs. And that was like the shit back in the day, right? Like, that was like the elite of the elite. If you had a bunch of Apple IIs in your classroom, you were like, wow, you know, this is so cool, right? You're thinking that. You're like, oh, yeah. I mean, this is badass. I'm good to go. Oregon Trail was your first game? Dude, I remember that game. Video games came with a stack of discs. Please insert disc 15. I know. Dude, okay, so also remember the evolution of the internet? Remember King's Quest? Anybody remember King's Quest? Or the first Duke Nukem? Remember that? I still remember when we first had internet access, right? And we didn't have a lot of visual games, and I was a MUD player because I played Dungeons and Dragons, so I played MUD back in the days. So, oh my god, oh, telling you, man, crazy. I still remember the internet dial-up, and nobody, if you got a phone call, it'd bump you off the internet, right? You're like, don't call me at this time. I'm playing a MUD. You're playing in the mud. No, I'm not playing in the mud. I'm playing a MUD. Get off me. You know, don't judge me. I'm telling you. And now we're never happy as gamers, right? We're never happy. Like, the younger generation doesn't even know what it was like. I mean, when you had to like click on something and whatever. Dude, like the old D&D games when TSR was running. Remember when TSR was running, and I forget the company who was developing the TSR Dungeons and Dragon games. I forget what company that was. Like, I had all those discs, man. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Crazy. It was nuts. And everything was like so mathematical too. Like, we had to pay attention, man. And that's like, you know, that's why I don't like, when I came to, like, when I was doing Elder Scrolls and stuff, I took a little break. I'm just curious. I need ideas, but I'm struggling to come up with any for my radio advertisement school assessment. Radio advertisements within 30 seconds, Jack. You have you have less than 30 seconds to pitch any radio advertisement, right? Between songs, right? That's how they're done. There's no visuals needed. You need to be direct and to the point and have a pitch to your product that you're selling. So you need to come up with the product and have a radio, like within a 10 to 30 second window to explain the product and try to pitch it. You know how many hours I spent on Daggerfall? No, fuck that. I didn't play that. I got involved in Morrowind. When I first started seeing Daggerfall, I was like, it looks too big. And it was good for its time because it was generated. It was like one of those first generated games, right? That's kind of nice. Oh, look at this.
Oh, good. You made it.
I made it.
Lend a hand to fight the blaze.
I think I speak for all of the Captain's Council when I say we're beyond grateful to have a group of folks like you on our side.
I'm totally
we
grateful.
Can ship out once the rest of Dragon's Watch gets here.
It'll just be me.
So you're my captain?
Oh.
Yeah, Captain, what's up?
Against a god of war. I'm sure it'll...
Yours 45 seconds?
Timmy and I faced Balthazar before, but he slipped through our fingers. It won't happen again.
Remember, most of your products and services, depending on what you're doing, you want it,
Funny to have a
just,
teeny tiny body with
just make it points of interest,
huh?
you know?
What is it? Why do you have that look on your face?
What type of product you're offering? Why is it appealing? You got to have a catchphrase or something. Something kind of cheesy, but catchy.
It's technology. A remote communicator.
Yep, I'm always with the commander. Although, the Crystal Desert is farther away than we've ever tested this thing. I might not be able to stay in constant contact with you.
What a disappointment.
Huh, look at that. You broke Scruffy's sarcasm meters. Anyway, I'll get to work on solving that problem, so we'll never be apart again. Bye!
Totally.
That's...
pretty typical.
I love the facial expressions in the game. It really does good, and you know, I like this character's walk.
I'm lending you my personal airship to get to M Noon. Keep it in one piece.
I like
I
it.
have the best track record with them.
No promises.
Yeah, no promises. You heard me.
Best of luck, Commander. It's a powder keg over there, and that maniac has already lit the fuse.
Yeah. She can sail me anywhere she wants. I know, right? That voice. That walk. Oh, my. Oh, my. They did such a good job on the captain. Whew. Captain Ellen. Oh. Oh, Captain. Captain.
I need a status report.
Whew, Captain.
They're on the way. I had to reroute a few shipments, though.
Jeez. Depart for Crystal Desert. Sure. Exit to Lion's Arch. Sure, yeah. I never got into the character so well. For some reason, I'm drawn. Circe is really attractive to me for a female character, her voice or something. But this Captain Ellen, I swear, I played games for years and years and years, and I've never been oh, that's not But I'll tell you what, something about that Captain, facial expressions, how they did it, and the voice, whoever the voice actress is, very good job. Very good job. It's probably, and I'm not a PvEer in this game much, but damn good job. I applaud it. Well, I completely support this voice actress. Keep her employed at all times. Make sure she's in the sequel. I insist. There needs to be more Captain Ellen, stuff going on. Totally. I'm a believer. Oh, yeah. At least it's telling me how to get aboard the ship. It's trying to, anyways. I know, right? I know, I gotta follow this little path. Thank God for this path. Thank God for this path. It's yo, man, this is not an easy task, navigating up to this flying ship. You would think so, but it's not. So we're going to give you a little path, so you don't fuck it up. Or it could be a boat. Could be a boat. She could, like you said, Scott, she could sail me anywhere. I see us together. Totally. Ooh, what? Am I missing something? Alright, so I gotta go out. It's the game's saying, no. You have to be out here. You are in the wrong wall. You're not allowed to be that part. Man, I just walked around and it's whatever.
Have a nice day.
Sure. I'm trying to get to my ship. There comes a player. On a mount! Hey, what are you doing with that? Give me that! That's so cool they added mounts. They added mounts! Never thought I'd see the day Guild Wars would actually have mounts. I'm very shocked and pleased at the same time. Jeez, Matesis, where am I going for this? Try not to screw this up. Getting a tour of the city, level by level. Look, there's something with wings. Something tells me that's my ship. I don't know. Oh my god. It's a Zeppelin. Don't put me on that thing. Those things are dangerous. They're trying to kill me. I knew it. They're going to put me on a friggin' Zeppelin? I don't command shit. That is not my ship.
We're ready to leave when you are, Commander.
Bullshit you are. This is a Zeppelin, you dumbass chard.
Glad you could join us, Commander.
What are you doing?
How's the crew? Ship's prepped, aid supplies are in the hull, and we've got a Lion Guard squad for security. Hop aboard and we'll shove off.
No, I don't want to get on board. I'm not on board with this.
Well, some people, not me, are a little anxious.
Job, you fucking think?
God, we have our orders.
I thought I was going on like a ship with wings, not a fucking balloon that can fucking be shot.
Doing over there is a catastrophe.
He was determined to take a dragon's power. I'd guess he's turned his attention to Krakatorik.
Now we're talking about dragons, and I'm going in a Zeppelin.
He has to step on to get the job done. When you stop to think about it, this is a god who turned against.
The only thing that I wish they would have added was skill hunting from the original game. I know, dude. See, Dex, this is what I'm talking about. Like, so many things I liked from the original Guild Wars. Like, so much. I mean, I like the fact that at least they kept PvP a lot more separated than in this one than they did the first one. First one, we had to go through that grind. We all know what it was like. But, I mean, the way the game was set up, it was really, really unique, given the fact you had all these combos and skills and, you know, something like skill hunting. Like, there's a lot of really cool things from the original game. I feel like the combat's good in this game. When they added it, like, it's a lot more dynamic. But I still think the mixing of the classes was really cool. Like, I had a Necro Ranger, and I really enjoyed that. Okay. I'm getting on this stupid thing. Well, what am I doing? Board the ship. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Crazy. Graphically, very well done. Cinemas are always really good. Kind of has that feeling like Final Fantasy, except Final Fantasy's graphics are on steroids. Though Guild Wars does do a really good job. A lot more prettier than World of Warcraft. Especially better than Fortnite. It's a giant fish of a Zeppelin, too.
Doesn't look like we made it to Amnoon.
Sorry for the change of plans, but we saw smoke coming from that pyramid.
That looks really cool.
Keel gave us orders, so we're going in.
Look at that. Okay. Graphically still looks badass. I had a Ranger Necro. Dude, that's what I read. I know what you mean. I couldn't wait to get off work to play. Dude, that's what I did. I had the Necro Ranger. Oh my god. Or Ranger Necro. Because it mattered if you went Necro Ranger or if you're a Ranger Necro. Remember, it changed based on just your primary? Oh my god, dude, seriously. See, you feel me. I know you feel me now. Because that was the shit. Ranger Necros were the best. Till a friggin', what was it? A warrior friggin' cleric jumped on your ass. PvP. Yo, Wilbur, what's up?
Came from inside.
Hey, dude, thanks for that advice, brother. Graphically, the game, this is where the game starts shining at. Okay, you guys notice in the beginning zone how things look? Now look at it. It's like way different, isn't it? It's like there's no like it keeps advancing. I'm just gonna die.
Me. They're killing for sport. These must be the forged we heard about.
Let's wait for that introduction until after we're done.
If there are any left, eh, Commander?
Yeah. It's a lot. That's where I wish I had AoEs at the moment.
Such might. For great justice. I'll return the favor. Shake it off.
I'm gonna die. Fight for survival. Ah.
I'm in trouble. My strength increases. Shake it up. For great justice.
Taurus, I've been knocked out.
Help me. For great justice.
Oh my god! As soon as I get my combo, man, I'm down. Retry from checkpoint. These bastards.
All set.
Finally, I only died once.
Reinforcements incoming. Wait! It's only one unit!
Welcome to the desert, Commander.
And you are?
Balthazar's herald, and I have an offer for you.
How
He
nice.
has chosen to forgive you for your interference with the fire and ice dragons. Join him and fell the crystal dragon. He only wants to free Tyria from their grasp.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
That was unwise.
Such luck for brave justice. Adrenaline surging. All set. Pressure.
Get me out of this.
Stop!
Every life I claim is another conscript for Balthazar's army. They will be remade in his honor, just as I am.
No way we're beating this bitch. She's like a god. She's immune to blood by the gun. I've got to use my lion guards to help me. Get up, you stupid lion guard. Oh shit, I'm in fire. She's like smoking everybody.
Get the civilians out of here. Don't give her any more targets.
Think?
Join him
Oh my god!
or be crushed by it. Come with me.
Vitus, hold position here and help these people. I'm going after her.
But that's exactly what she wants.
Why am I doing this?
Fine. Be ready for any other survivors I send your way.
Aye, Commander.
Why? It can only end bad for me.
Head to the pyramid for safety. We have forces standing by to protect you.
Yeah, all of
I
you.
was once like you, full of noble
Oh shit. Well, how am I supposed to get through that?
For great justice. Shake it.
Oh my god.
But then Balthazar chose me as his instrument.
Cool.
Are you just a puppet? You have a choice.
No, the choice was made for me.
Yeah, totally. I believe it. Because you're crazy. Kind of plays like Dragon Age in a lot of ways, I feel like.
There's little I hold in higher regard than loyalty. This is the price of defiance. The world belongs to Balthazar now.
Yeah, well, I get it. What?
Full of adrenaline.
Why?
For great justice. Shake it off.
No way, man.
For great
And of course I'm on fire.
For great justice.
I'm dead. It was nice knowing all of you. The game will give you a challenge. Retry from checkpoint. Didn't know I had stuff behind me coming up. Bullshit. And look, they keep coming.
Such might. For great justice. Shake it off.
I swear, I feel like you need somebody. Oh my god, right when I'm casting a heal. Ah. Boy, oh boy.
Shake it off. For great justice.
I'm killing them slowly. Thank God these things don't respawn. I mean, what?
Such might. Shake it off. For great justice.
Yeah, I can't really face tank this. I know! You used to be able to do that shit. I mean, really, man.
This village is just the beginning, the tip of the spear.
It's like, wow, man. You guys really did change up a bunch of shit.
In life and in death.
Drop the shield.
Yeah, you have to stay mobile.
My friends will take it from here.
Yeah, man. It's way different, man. You get caught up. And it feels like everything piles on you, man.
So much power. For great justice. Great justice. Close to dying.
Now, how in the hell is that possible? There should have been an obstruction from the one target. I disagree. The one target should never have had me.
I'm hurting here. I'm unstoppable.
Double defeated. There's a lot. There's a lot to this game now. As far as difficulty, I feel like they put it up there. At least they made it difficult this time around. You know, mobility, like you said, it definitely feels like you need to be way mobile. But I feel like that's just, you know, part of whatever.
So much power! Yes, I'm ready to defeat anything! Such might! For great justice! Faster!
Let me get some distance here.
Extra damage! Shake it off!
See.
Rally to me! I'm unstoppable! Kill him! So much.
Oh my god, it was so close. The fire on the ground doesn't help either. For sure, for sure. I like the mobile setting. I feel like it's a, you know, a little whatever. I feel like I need to go regrind a bunch of gear just to do the base storyline.
I can feel their power!
Shit, why did I do that? It's got like heat-sinking missiles, man.
For great justice! Give my regards to your master.
Bitch!
Over here.
What? Boy, at least they put the difficulty there. They did raise the bar. Not gonna lie, they did. Like it you know, it feels like you have to play a little different. Definitely, for sure.
They're gone? Oh, thank you.
I need to get through that gate.
Okay, I'll just... Oh, if it's down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but maybe you should hang back.
Yes, please. Maxine, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
It's okay. We'll handle this.
Poor
Your help
dude,
is my help
man.
to me.
Shit.
Fine, fine. Just please don't let the entire village burn to the ground.
I'd be pissed
Help the
too.
survivors. The raptors will get you to anyone who's out of reach.
Got it. And you?
I'm fine. I'll stay with my brother.
Okay. Shout if you need anything.
Commander, I've got something that might help with those fires.
Use a raptor. Aha! Aha ha 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 ha! Aha ha 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 ha!
Flames around its pen. And you? Over there. Raptors aren't spooked by fire, but while it's trapped, it'll be too panicked to let you mount. Clear the flames from the pen. It'll relax enough for you to hop into the saddle.
Okay. So... use a raptor to rescue, extinguish the fire at the raptor pen. So I need water. Sounds good.
Here, take this.
I think it's more than the expansion were designed for veteran players, because for a long time people cried about how it was too easy and not enough to do. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I feel like the combat's different, you know. I mean, like you said, it wasn't like a smash setup. Like I used to be able to go in and just kind of grind through it and just smash through it. But yeah, you know, for sure.
That's it. Climb into the saddle while it's
All right, there we go. There's my new pet.
The raptor will get you where you need to go.
All right, check it out. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to cut this. But, dude, seriously? A quest to get your mount. But it's cool. That is so flipping cool. That's badass. Okay. Dismount. Oh, what? It has an attack? Shut up. One second. All right, I'm gonna let this thing go. And I got to get going. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of fun to it. There's a lot of really cool aspects. Graphically, it still looks pretty good. Remember, base game is free. Trial by Fire, though, which is this expansion, you do need to purchase. Yeah, a lot of things have changed. You get the mount for real after you put out all the fire. Got you. Got you, got you, got you. Makes sense. So, and I like it because you can just come up back up here and grab it. You can go just grab the raptors. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's got a nice jump. It's got a nice jump. Nice. I have no idea. Sorry. Nice. Pretty cool. Okay, I got one back at the beginning, right here. And a couple over here, and I think we're done. We'll find out. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I do gotta revive those villagers. Okay, so probably another reason why you need them. The mounts, that is. Okay. See one over there, so. That is just so badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. You've done us a great service, and we will honor you for it.
You have our gratitude, stranger. You'll be in our prayers tonight.
Stop. Stop. Okay. Looks pretty good. I feel like in certain parts of this just story quest, like you need to party. I mean, I remember, you know, partying up with a couple people and being like, yeah, we're gonna. I don't think I've ever partied with one person on a storyline, ever, in this game. So it's caught me a little off guard, you know, that they made it, I think, maybe like this challenging, which is not a bad thing by any means. It's kind of interesting. How far can I jump? Not far enough. I'm gonna have to actually drop. Well, I'll just get these dudes first over here. I do apologize. That's my granddaughter. No, I fell. Oh, I didn't make it. At least it's not an automatic, you know. All mounts have special. Alright. Kind of like that. I really do.
Thank you. You've done us a great service, and we will honor you for it.
You have our gratitude, stranger. You'll be in our prayers tonight.
Outlander, over here!
Look at that.
Looks like the raptor's taken to you.
Keep it.
There it is.
Are you sure?
One less raptor's the least of our problems.
Thanks.
Raptor training. It's done. We got it. It's how you get your mount.
Go through there. It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander, please pay this tragedy back for us.
I will.
Permanent mount. Dude, that is slick. Okay. That's slick. That is like a whole new level of like badass. Especially for a game who never had mounts. To step it up in this way, I mean, seriously, pretty cool. Now, if they would just scale the open world, that would even be better. If they had a scaling system. PvP is still good in this game. Combat's still good. Storylines are, I guess, good. I never PvE'd much. Some people really rave about them. PvP is where I've always liked the game. I think Guild Wars 1 PvP was better, in my opinion. I mean, not to say that Guild Wars 2 is bad, but Guild Wars 1 PvP was the best. Like, the shit. The shit. Yeah. No, it's badass. Graphically looks really good. Look at response. That's badass. Just wait till you get the rabbit kangaroo thing and the manta ray and the griffin. Griffin's going to be badass. I imagine that the griffin is definitely going to be badass. Purple Haze, what's up? Not much, man. I'm about to get off, but I'm digging this. It's been 3 years, if not more, since I've been on Guild Wars, and I'm really feeling this. Guild Wars 2. I'm really liking some of the changes. Like you said, one more they upped the difficulty in storyline. Like they were, I feel like they did. That's, I mean, it's good. You know, I feel I never was that difficult. I mean, it was almost like you typically didn't die in a storyline. I feel like this is the first time I've even died in a storyline, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of shocked in that way. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but it's surprising. I like the introduction of how things go. Graphically, cinematically, the game is so good. I mean, it's free. It's free to download base game. You don't know what you're getting into when you get these expansions. PvP still really good. I really like that. I once again, you know, I mean, now one of the things I always will tell you guys before you ever do anything crazy, especially if you're in your story mode, make sure you unlock waypoints. Because that's just, I mean, I guess it's not as crucial. It used to be. It used to be like, oh, no. You don't leave that area until you unlock something. Because if you're in the middle of a story and you have to come back just to get to that point, you're like, oh, shit, hell no. But, yeah. I mean, guess what the mount, I mean, it makes sense, man, you know? Traverse the mine. And look at this. There's like NPCs up there just waiting for me. It's good. Game's good. The game at tailspin to demount. Okay, so I think we've kind of gone over most of everything. Most of the stuff I remember is still the basics for me. And that's far as like how your skills and your setup works. Remember, it's kind of, in certain ways, the combat stuff, we have a switch out. It's not a back bar, it's not a front bar, it's a switch bar. So if I switch from hammer to a hammer and shield, my attacks are going to change to a 2H or range. So that's part of your build configuration, is your switch weapon setup. Right? How you set up your attacks. Specializations are contributing factors. Then we have sigils and things like that goes on in this game, which is another factor to build, especially if you're going to be doing raids and PvP, that's kept separate. Once again, it's kept separate. So just remember that. Saving build configurations. That's something I don't know if they've gotten into yet. Was saving build configurations. Right? I don't know. I don't know if they've done that yet. Have they? Does anybody know if they've done save configs? Do you know that? 1 second. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to be ending the stream. Once again, I do want to thank you. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for everything. I don't think they have, but I think that's what they want to. Yeah, that would be awesome if they had build unlock. So if they had build lock where you could switch between PvP, PvE, and raid, especially like solo content, that would be badass. If they could do that, that would be badass in this game, especially, you know, because there's different ways to play content. So, and switching out builds all the time would just suck. So, but anyways, man, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystic's MMOs. Thank you guys for watching. And once again, and always, have a nice day.